So, Peter, why are regional system integrators the fastest growing segment in the 1.3 trillion global opportunity for system integrators by 2031?
I think there's a few factors driving that. I think there's an outcome-based pricing desire from customers that the more agile and nimble regional SIs are better accustomed to adjusting to. But I think this also comes down to the idea of hyper-specialization, both by technology and by industry. In a world where the delivery of massive migrations is becoming more democratized, your point of differentiation very much becomes how much do you know my industry and how much do you know my technology? Obviously, a lot of that is to do with AI. What are you seeing from our forecasts in terms of the technology areas that are really driving this growth for these SIs?
Yeah, we're observing a relocation towards build and outcome-centric domains. So the strongest growth is in the areas of AI, data, and analytics, where we see up to $380 billion of the AI services by 2031. So we see the cloud and AI convergence as a new revenue engine where in a post-cloud era, GSIs monetize the data sitting in those clouds via agentic AI at enterprise scale. Then there is the expansion in digital engineering and connected systems. This is where we account for the growth in robotics later in this decade. Also, cybersecurity is becoming baked into all other services. But more generally, I would say all domains that benefit heavily from the transition to the new accelerated compute system architectures.
And traditionally for SIs, that has been within regulated industries like financial services. What do our forecasts say in terms of the industry opportunities that exist within this market?
I would highlight two areas, Peter. Fundamentally, all highly regulated industries in the light of industrial policies and the CapEx cycle pushing for increased localization, resilience, and onshoring of critical industries like energy and resources, manufacturing, and pharma and life sciences. But secondly, there are massive GSI contracts for software-defined everythings. That includes vehicles, medical devices, factories, and the convergence of IT and OT. That is where SIs are now capturing some of the R&D spend that used to stay inside the client's engineering departments. Of course, we're just scratching the surface here. If you want more insights, get in touch with Omdia.